Good morning, students. So, as we already completed our history and civics lessons, so today onwards we will start our geography part. Okay, students? Okay. Today we will start our geography first chapter, that is, first lesson, that is the earth and graticule. The earth and a graticule. We all know about the earth, where we live, where human beings, where where we all are staying, we are living. Then what is the meaning of graticule? Graticule means, see the picture, a network of lines. Graticule means network of lines which representing meridians and parallels. You can see the lines which are showing in on a earth globe. So a network of lines which are representing meridians and parallels, that is graticule. So the lesson is the earth and the graticule. We learn more about the earth and this graticule. Okay, students? Now see this map. See this map. Observe this map carefully and give me the answers properly. I will ask you questions. You just observe that map and give me the answers. As per this map, in this map, which places are shown, students, on the map? Which places are shown on the map? So, see, here North America, South America, Australia, Africa, Europe, Asia, all the places are shown on the map. Okay, students, all of you understood? Okay. Second one question, students, can you tell me in which city is the Taj Mahal located? As per this map, which city in the Taj Mahal located? See, Taj Mahal is located in a Agra. You can see the picture. Taj Mahal is located in a Agra. Okay, in Delhi, in Agra. Second question, in which continent is the Taj Mahal located? Where, which Asia? What is the answer? Asia. So, as per this question, in what direction? See, as I ask you questions and you give me the answer, same way the pictures here they given. See, same way Graham, Katya, some of the students have answered these questions differently by using their directions. They are giving their direction as per their directions. They give all have their different answers by using their directions. So Taj Mahal is located at the one and the same place, that is Agra. For me, Agra, Taj Mahal is located in Agra. For you, Taj Mahal is also located at the one and the same place, that is in Agra. But when each one of the children told the direction, when we are talking about the direction from their respective places, so answers were different. When I ask you the location of Taj Mahal, so answer is same, that is Agra. But when we are asking about the direction, so the directions that our answers are different. Why all the answers were different? Because all the students, all the children were staying at a different places. Some of the students are staying in a north area, west area, east area. For them, the location is different, and because of that, all the answers were different. So see the answers. This means that the use of directions alone does not help us to accurately describe the location of a place. That means as per direction we cannot describe the location of a particular place. So that is why it is became a necessary, it is became a very important to find a new system to state the prescribed exact location of any place of the earth. So because of these different answers, to find a new system, they found a new system to find the exact location, to prescribe the exact location of the place of the earth. As per this as per this new system, we all students have answer is the same. We can find the exact location, prescribed location, precise location of the place, particular place on the earth. Okay students, so we know when we are as per this, see this map, see this globe. Here there are some vertical and horizontal lines on the globe. You can see this vertical and horizontal lines on the globe. So in this lesson we are going to learn that what is that lines actually mean. Okay, now let us understand. So see this picture. Here they give the earth size. You can see, you can find the earth size. So as per this picture, the length of the east west and north south diameters of the earth. In this picture you can see the length of a east and west side and north and south side from the diameters of the earth. This will give you as per this picture, this will give you some idea, some knowledge about the actual size of the earth. With this picture we can help to understand the actual size of the earth. Oceanic waters, uneven nature of the land, forest, innumerable islands of different sizes, buildings make it impossible to actually draw such lines on the earth. Because of this, all these things, the line we cannot draw the actually we cannot find these lines on the earth. This will help us to learn about the earth. So on actual globe, on actual earth, there were the lines were just imaginary lines. Okay, the lines are just imaginary. ये लाइंस जो दिखाते हैं वो सिर्फ इमेजिनरी है, हमें लर्न करने के लिए. ऑन द एक्चुअल अर्थ देयर वर नो लाइंस, नथिंग. सो ड्यू टू ओशनिक वाटर्स, uneven nature of the land, forest, innumerable islands of different sizes, buildings, which because of these things, because of this, it make it impossible to draw the lines. Because of this, it is very impossible to draw such lines on the earth. So in order to overcome this difficulty, ये डिफ़िकल्टी ना हो, इस डिफ़िकल्टी से ये करने के लिए जोग्राफर्स डेवलप्ड अ miniature model of the earth. Same, they made a geographers made a small model of the earth, same like a earth, but the model of the earth. On that model they draw the lines on that miniature model of the earth in the form of a globe. Okay, so the geographers would develop the miniature model of the earth in the form of globe. So this can be used to determine, with the help of that globe, it is very useful to determine the locations of the earth. With the help of that globe we can learn more about the earth, exact location we can learn, we can analyze the things, we can precise the exact location of the place of the earth. One can actually draw horizontal and vertical lines on a globe through, though not on a earth. We can see the lines, horizontal or vertical lines on the globe, not on an actual earth. The lines which are drawn, that is only imaginary lines, and these lines are only on a model of the earth, the miniature model which developed by geographers to study more, to learn about more about earth. So that's why, because of that, made a miniature model of the earth, that is globe. On that globe, with the help of that globe, we can determine the exact location of a place. So these are the horizontal and vertical lines on the globe, not on a actual earth. So as I told you that those lines are imaginary lines on the earth. Okay, students. So as per this picture, you can see the actual size of the earth. Vertical, you can see the vertical, the earth size is 12,714 kilometers, and as per horizontal, the earth size is 12,756 kilometers. Okay, students, all of you understood? As per this model of the as I told you that the lines, see, as per these lines are just imaginary lines. Horizontal and vertical lines are that. These lines are only imaginary lines. On actual earth, there is no lines, nothing. Due to these oceanic waters, forests, innumerable islands, and because of this, all the things, it is impossible to draw this kind of lines on the earth. So that's why geographers would develop the miniature model of the earth in the form of globe, and that in that globe they draw the lines to determine, with the help of that globe, with that model, we can determine the exact location of a particular place. We can determine the actual place, and these horizontal and vertical lines are on globe, not on the actual earth. Okay, and these lines are imaginary lines. So then we learn the earth size. As vertical earth size, as in a vertical, it is 12,714 kilometers, and as a horizontal, it is 12,756 kilometers. Okay, students. So what we learn in the here, that the direction, the location of the place is same, but the direction of the place, of a particular place, is different from respective place. So this means direction does not help us to understand the exact location of a particular place, and that's why they to understand the exact location, the geographers develop a miniature model, that is a globe. They made a one model of the earth, that is globe. On that globe, they draw the lines vertical, with the help of that vertical and horizontal lines, we can determine the exact location of a particular place. And these lines are imaginary lines, not actual lines, due to the oceanic water, then innumerable islands, uneven nature on the land, forest. Due to this, it is impossible to draw such kind of lines on the earth. So that's why geographers develop a miniature model of the earth in the form of globe, and on that globe they draw these vertical and horizontal lines to determine the exact location. Okay, all of you understood, students? Next is angular distance. Angular distance means what, students? See this picture. Angular distance means angle between these 2 point objects. This 2 point object you can see in a blue color. These 2 point objects, that is angular distance. So the location, as we learn that determine the exact location of a place on the earth, geographers developed a miniature model. So the location of any place of the earth is determined with reference to the center of the earth. Underline this sentence. The location of any place of the earth is determined with reference to the center of the earth. So we consider a straight line. You can see the pictures. We draw the straight lines from north to south. We consider straight line joining the point of surface and the center. Which surface? South and north, both the points, and from center of the earth. As a center, you can see the center M. As a center, it makes an angle with a plane of the equator. The measure of this angle is determining the location. With the help of this, we can determine the exact location, precise location of the place. See, for example, see this picture. The measure of angle XMV. See, X, M and V, which is 30 degree north. 30 degree north. That is angular distance from the, which angular distance they form is 30 degree. Same angular distance from equator is 30 degree. Same here from Y, M and V is a angular distance from 60 degree. Okay. So it passes through X. It passes show another plane. It passes through X and it's parallel means similar to each other of the equator. Same way it also meets the surface of the earth, and it shows the any point of the circle and the equatorial plane that form an angle at 30 degree which from center of the earth. Okay. Here what you learn about angular distance, which angle between the 2 points or 2 objects, which distance from measure angle XMV, that is 30 degree, and YMV, that is 60 degree. Okay students.